Hello, hola, bonjour, and welcome to the Narc Alert. My name is Merck, and this is Rio, and I'm laughing because literally I said, hurry, hurry, come on, hurry, and he came running and just jumped up onto his stool. He couldn't wait to say hello. You're so cute. I was like, oh my God, hurry, Rio, hurry, and he come running, running, running. He has a lot of things to say. Hello, everybody. Welcome to our Wednesday afternoon stream. I have a fisherman's friend today is our lozenge of choice. What else? Hi. I'm sorry I didn't look and see who's first. You know I suck at that. And look, I've got this thing over here. It says top chat. Why is that even a thing? Why don't they just make top chat a thing, like if you've got 1 million subscribers or more? Because most of us don't need that. Thank you, everyone, for being here. I thought it's nice to try the hump day a little bit earlier in the afternoon stream so we can get some of you guys in other time zones who stay up awfully late to watch us. And he's gone. So Sophie, lozenge sister, reporting for duty. Sophie shares my unfortunate problem in the ear, nose, and throat department. I won't go into too many disgusting, gross details, but we're phlegm sisters. I'll just put it that way. So if you have GERD, you would also relate with this similar problem. Yes, Purbug, fisherman's friend. No, these are excellent. Gluten-free, sugar-free. I get the mint ones. I'm sure most of you guys know these fisherman's friends. They're really good. And then, of course, Ricola. Acid reflux, same thing. You guys understand. When Sophie visits me, we're going to create, there's going to be so much phlegm. We're going to have to get like a case of Kleenex. Cat Lou, thank you for your super chat. Merck or Farrah Fawcett. You know what? Oh, hang on. I'm also doing my Instacart shopping. Unfortunately, Fisherman's Friend lemon sucrose-free cough suppressant lozenges aren't in stock. No, that's okay. You can just refund. Thank you so much. I got to do talk to text. I'm too effing old to type like that. I don't do much with my hair. I'll be honest with you. It's a pretty good cut considering the damage that I'm still growing out. Sometimes I spend time with the flat iron and I try and do things and it looks cool. And then in 5 minutes, it just does whatever the hell it wants. I have no control over this. So today I was blow drying it and flipping it back a little bit. And I thought, oh my God, I feel like I did in high school. You know, in high school, everybody wanted that Farrah Fawcett hair. We couldn't do it. I had the sausage rolls. Some of you might remember sausage rolls from the 70s. The sausage roll where you just took the curling iron and you had that one. God, sad. We were so sad. And with her blue eyeshadow. It was quite a look. Andy says, my teacher worked in the marketing for Fisherman's Friend and brought new flavors to class once. Oh, that'd be cool. I know they've got lemon lime. That's what I was trying to get. They didn't have it. It's like, no, thank you. She's offering me the other Fisherman's Friend, which are too strong. The regular licorice ones, I don't like those. Or Ricola lemon mint, which is nice, but it's not sugar-free. So we'll take a pass because we got our lozenges covered for now. I just, it was payday. I'm just trying to stock up. Which is also why I'm doing a grocery cart order right now. And it wasn't supposed to be till later, but she's super efficient. And she started early. So we're just going to have to deal with that. Subi Yumiya, I'm sorry if I'm not saying that correctly. You usually stream when I have to sleep, so this is my first time catching a stream live. Very excited. I'm very excited you're here too. You are exactly why I'm doing earlier streams for you and your consorts. Because I know in my Discord, I have so many people from different time zones, and it sucks that we don't get to see you guys all in the live all the time. Little Miss Nat says, I'm an 80s baby, so I grew up rocking giant tease bangs. You know the struggle. What do we got now? What is she saying? Okay. All right. Okay. Good girl. She's still got to get your cat food. She hasn't picked up the cat food yet. I got a couple cans for you because you're fancy. And I like to spoil you. Right? I know. So, Ms. Amberlynn Reid has not uploaded again in quite a while. What's up with that? I see a lot of theories in the Discord. Do you have a theory about that? You do. He's got a theory. Do you think she's going to get that weight loss surgery, Rio? No, he says no. Is what he said. Do you think why isn't she uploading right, Rio? Why isn't she uploading right now, my love? What's that? Really? I can't tell you. He whispered in my ear. He may or may not have been texting. He's on WhatsApp. He's also on Instagram. Are you on Instagram? You are on Instagram, aren't you? He may or may not be talking with Amber's cats. I don't know. I don't speak that language. All I hear is meow, 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 meow. So he might be texting with Wasabi username. I'm not sure. I know that Orko used to talk to Twinkie all the time. I don't speak that language. I don't know what he's doing. What now? What did we refund? Okay, that's fine. Why do you have to make such a noise about it? I'm sorry about all this distraction. She's only got 3 items to go, so it won't be long. I would like, Nini, good evening from Germany. Cool, Mom. Hazel, thank you for being a 1-month member. Hazel says, Mr. Man is an influencer. Are you? Would you like to be an influencer? Could you be an influencer for Origin? Because that food costs a fortune. If Joan knew how much money I spent on his food, she would have a fit. Oh, you think your cat's so much better than mine? Hashtag NarcMom. Oh, speaking of hashtag NarcMom, if you're in the Discord, I understand that most of us in the Discord are 420 friendly. And excuse me, I don't know if she's here, but I'd like to say happy birthday to Miss Tomato Jam, who it's her birthday. And she posted a little wake and bake and eating chocolate video in the Discord. And it's in the Superstars thread. And then I reposted it in the... oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, Duolingo, we do not have time for you. I swear to God, I'll turn this off as soon as she's done shopping. Anyway, she's got it's so flippin' hilarious. Tomato Jam, we got to find a better name for you. We could call you Tom, or we could call you Jam. But that video was so flippin' funny. I'm telling you, I literally laughed out loud about 4 times. It was so funny. Jam. Jam's good. I know you called her Tommy Jam, too, at one point, and I thought that was cute, but it was long. Mado. We have Jambo. All these suggestions. She's not here. We'll have to run these by her. She's probably passed out on the couch. She had a Merc espresso bar. Oopsie. The bird is fine. The bird, I'm sorry. Johnny Bird, there he goes. That's better, right? He's here. He's just farther back, so I have to have the mic. And then if I put it here, Vivi de Zil, I think. I'm sorry if I'm butchering it. My French is pathetique. Hello from France. I'm late. All the cool French people come to Merck's. Okay. I swear to God, one item left. One item left, and then I can turn this noise off. I'm sorry, I'm so distracted by this stupid thing. One item left. I don't usually do this. I try not to do that. I apologize. Hey, Karina, how you doing? Sophie says, how we all sorted out for Eurovision, fellow Europeans. Oh my God, do I have to become educated about Eurovision now because I have so many European friends in the Discord? I mean, enough respect. I totally respect the Eurovision thing. We don't get that over here. North Americans are so not into Eurovision. I bet you most North Americans don't even know that Eurovision is a thing or that it exists. That's how little we know about it. I gotta say, when I've heard... I'm not gonna say. So yeah, we don't know about Eurovision. That's all I'm gonna say. Ella says Eurovision is amazing, but people that are not used to it don't get it. Fair enough. See, now all the not North Americans are all getting chit-chatty about Eurovision, because I know it's huge. It's so... I find it fascinating that it's so monstrously big, except in Canada and in North America. I don't know about Central America. Probably not there either. It's May 9th, 11th, and 13th. If any of you want to take over a Discord channel and stream it, you're more than welcome to. I probably won't, because it's really not my thing. But if you want to have a watch party in the Discord, I totally champion that. You go knock yourselves out. I'll pop in and say hi and like that there. I said we might do karaoke tonight. We're absolutely not doing karaoke tonight. I have to practice it, so I'm going to need a couple of volunteers in the Discord who will do a little test run with me, and we will do that in the next week. And if you're interested in being it'll just be between us. It's not going to be like public or anything, just to test the system. Hit me up in Discord and we'll figure that out in the next week or so, because maybe we can hear. I tried to do too much too soon. Let's say if we can't plan it for next Wednesday, because I'm going to keep doing the afternoon streams on Wednesday, which frees up Wednesday evening to play in Discord, right? So tonight maybe we can just do some... Oh, I downloaded a new copy of Jackbox, a new game pack that we haven't tried yet, so maybe we can do that tonight in Discord. I think she's done. So anyway, Amber hasn't uploaded as far as I know. I'm sure somebody would have told me if she's uploaded since we've started. And I thought, well, let's do a retro. We're all, sadly, pathetically, we're all hungry for Amber content. So let's do a retro. I'm pretty sure it's a non-Russian copy, Karina. I didn't actually check it yet, now that you say that. I'm gonna learn Russian just so I can force you all to play that game in Russian. Oh, Merck downloaded a Russian copy. It was in English. How was I supposed to know? So Amber, retro, fun. Let's have a giggle. So I thought, I sorted her videos by most popular. I thought, let's look at some of her really biggies. And I picked one that I haven't watched in a really long time. And I thought it might be fun to look at Amberlynn eating in public as a fat girl. I can't believe she makes these video titles. And she blames us, right? She didn't upload, but she's on Instagram answering questions. Well, we could look and see what she's talking about on Instagram. I did look a while ago. Has she uploaded anything new not since I last looked? She wasn't saying anything of any interest, really, was she? Yeah, she didn't say anything interesting. Here in southern Ontario, we are in the grips of a winter snowstorm. I just came home and walked in freezing rain. It was a lot of fun. It wasn't. It wasn't fun. Also, one last newsy note before we get started. Some of you have been asking for, and gosh, it makes my heart happy because it was truly some of my favorite videos that I've ever produced. Some people have been asking for a new Planet Amber. I did 2 videos, Planet Amber and Planet Amber 2, in the style of David Attenborough's Planet Earth. An homage, so to speak, such as. So I have decided to do Planet Amber 3. And I've already got most of it fleshed out. Pun not intended. The script is written and ready to go. I've got most of it ready to go. So I'm hoping it might be ready for even tomorrow. Those older ones took me a while, but I did a bit of work last night on it. So it will be Planet Amber. The journey to weight loss surgery. So we're going to focus on the journey to weight loss surgery. Planet Amber. Because she's not giving us anything fun. So if she can't be fun, then I have to be more fun, right? Forcing me to be damn creative and stuff. But I did love those videos. And I got to tell you, the music is what makes it for me. It's so, I could pee my pants laughing at some of the music. I can't do an impersonation of David Attenborough because he's a very old man, and I'm not a man. So that's my homage voice to David Attenborough. Valentine, thank you for your member chat. Me, victim for karaoke, and Merc is beautiful. See, Valentine greasing the wheels. I knew you'd be a victim. I'm not a man, Sophie. So if you're coming over to visit because you think you're going to get a little something, a little schlong, there's none to be seen here. Well, leave my cat alone. No, not a man. Listen, I think it's really inappropriate of you to assume my gender. No. I am an entire heterosexual, mostly cisgendered female. My pronouns are she and her. Also sometimes narc. Apparently on YouTube. So what did I tell you? Planet Amber. Planet Amber. The journey to weight loss surgery. So maybe I'll do that tonight. Let's look at Amberlynn eating as a Chabet. See, I can't even say that title's really mean. Why would she title it that? It's really even hard to say it because it's so damn mean. Yeah, I've got the alto thing going on. Lexi says you have a sexy lower. I have a sexy lower. Yeah, but I can't do that. Daddy Smiley says, can we call you Daddy, Merc? Many in the Discord do. Daddy. We got daddies all over the place. All right, eating in public as a Chabet.
You guys, so
tell me about the volume. I cranked it way the hell up for you guys, so I hope you can hear it. Because sometimes I watch the playback, and you say it's too quiet, and I turn it up, and you say it's okay, and it's not okay. You're just being polite. Don't do that. If it's not loud enough, tell me. But I don't think I can make it a whole lot louder than this is. So, holy disclaimer. Shut up.
Don't mind the setup here. This is really the best that I got for now. This is kind of like just something that is kind of weighing on my mind, and I'm about to admit something kind of shocking and just the whole bit. So today Destiny and I were running some errands. We had to go to work even though we weren't on like the clock or anything. We went to work and did some stuff there. Then Destiny had some appointments and we had to run tons of errands. Like,
remember that list she showed us about the getting ready for weight loss surgery with all the check marks? Like, I got up and then I walked to the couch and then I sat down and then I pulled out a piece of paper and then I got a pen and I put the pen on the paper and I wrote, this is it again. She does it all the time. This is it again.
like back and forth.
Thank you,
Went to her
Shailene.
grandma's house, well, her grandparents' house. And it was just tons of errands, tons of driving, tons of...
She's quiet? How can she be quiet? Let me try this different way of sharing. The other way used to be better, but let me know if this is better. Because I can't make her any louder. Now you can't hear her at all. Jesus Christ. Why does it do this? Like, seriously? Like, I could... Can I show you this? Okay. My volume mixer is on the absolute highest level. Oh, hang on. I'm sorry, I just completely... Share screen, share tab audio.
And I really wanted to go to Laja, which is La Hacienda. And Destiny didn't really feel like it. So I was like, okay, what about Texas Roadhouse? And she's like, okay. And I'm like, cool. So we ended up going there. And I've gone out to eat plenty of times in my life. And I kind of just want to talk about...
Can I just first say, before she talks about anything, how much I hate this outfit? I'm sorry. It's just a taste thing. Don't come at me. Someone's going to... Lately, you know the new thing that I don't get a lot of bad comments, but the couple I get lately is people, you're so nitpicky. You're really nitpicky. It's like, yeah, it's a reaction channel. It's kind of the nature of the beast. We nitpick. It's what we do. So don't come at me and tell me I'm nitpicky. I am nitpicky. This is a personal taste thing. That shirt is ugly and that damn necklace is hideous. Thank you, Lexi. Thank you, Lexi says. It's very matronly. I know she struggles because of her size. She can't buy everything that, say, I could buy, and I get that. I respect that. That's fine. But I've been in Torrid, and there is cuter stuff in Torrid than what she buys. I think since being with Jade, her fashion, her taste has gotten a little bit younger, more appropriate for her. But this is the granny era, and I think this is because she didn't have any guidance from anybody. She was with Becky. Becky doesn't care about clothes, and she can't make a decision on her own. She hasn't got the confidence to just say, this is who I am. Okay, I'm a red black shirt girl. This is who I am. She doesn't. This is my theory anyway. Nitpick.
About
it's ugly.
How I feel being fat, eating in public, because there's a lot of people who, even just skinny people, don't want to eat in public. They feel like people are judging them, looking at them, criticizing what they're eating, this and that. And I have never had that. Like,
listen, even skinny people don't like it, okay? It's not just because she's fat. It's not because she's self-conscious about being 500 pounds and eating unhealthy food in large portions in public. It's not that she has any personal shame, which would be like a normal human proper emotion. Skinny people do it too, you guys.
Like, feeling of like,
Racy!
Oh, looking at me while I eat. Like,
Racy!
Even when I was in like elementary school, I would eat other kids' foods. Not even kidding.
This is Destiny era.
Like, there was this rice thing that my elementary school had, and it was just like this ball of rice, like a hill of rice. I can't even explain it. And nobody liked it but me. So I'd be like, hey, do you want that? And I just take it off their tray. Like, I didn't even care. And then when I got into middle school, still didn't care. High school, didn't care. I would.
20s didn't care.
I got free lunches, but then the foster home I was in, like, she also gave me money for school lunches. So I was having...
Thornback points out to us that that's actually, most people call that a scoop, commonly known as a scoop, not a hill.
Free lunch.
A thing. It is actually. It was a thing.
Another lunch, and I just didn't care what people thought of me, like in the slightest.
That thing's annoying.
And I'm sure people looked at me and judged me, and I just really didn't care. And then as I grew older, like going into restaurants and stuff, like
that necklace looks like a curtain pole, like the ties, in those, like, in a fancy living room with the heavy drapes that have the big embroidered ropes that tie them back. That looks like what would be hanging on the end of one of those. Skinny people have those kind of curtains too.
Yeah. Just felt like another person eating in a restaurant.
Tassel.
Like,
thank you, Yuri.
That is your key to survival. That and water. Like, I don't know. But until recently, I have catched myself feeling more self-conscious than
you caught yourself.
I've probably ever felt in my life regarding eating in public.
You should. I'm sorry.
I've gained a lot of weight, as you guys know, and as you guys can tell. Like, hello, how you doing? And lately,
like, honestly, I feel bad for her when she feels shame, and I think that is appropriate. I think if you're that unhealthy and you're sitting in public eating in a fast food restaurant, feeling embarrassed about being looked at is an appropriate human emotion to be having. And you can either deal with that situation or don't put yourself in that situation. To me, that makes perfect sense. It's not about the rest of the world shouldn't be looking at you. I think it is an appropriate thing to feel shameful about.
I have been having to ask just for pure tables instead of kind of
pure tables,
hoping to fit into booths, because
pure tables.
Back about
what's a pure table? God, the way she's a poet, the way she weaves the English language is truly original.
100 pounds ago, I was able to squeeze into pretty much any booth.
Not a booth.
There was maybe a couple where it was
pure
like,
table.
That's not even possible for someone who weighs 250 pounds, so let alone me. Now it's almost like impossible to fit in booths. And
Nakoma, there are unpure tables. That's referred to commonly as a booth. Booths are not pure. You know what happens in booths.
I mean, there's possibly a booth at this Chinese buffet I used to go to a lot that I could fit in, only because I could scoot the table and this and that. But even that gets complicated because the person sitting across from me is like the table's like up against them, so I have more room. It's just a whole mess.
It's a whole mess.
And I really never had to constantly ask for tables. It's like embarrassing. And I'm starting to really get self-conscious. Like, when I order food, I almost feel like the waitress or waiter is like judging what I'm about to say I want to eat.
You know what? I'm really sorry to tell you this, but they probably are. And that doesn't make them fat phobic. It makes them probably an average normal human being. You know, if you were 100 pounds overweight, probably not. But girl, at this point, you're like 400 pounds overweight. And you're sitting in a restaurant ordering mountains of rice. Yeah. I'm really sorry. Is it right? Is it nice? No. No to both of them. But is it likely? Absolutely. I'm sorry. I worked in a restaurant. You're going to tell me that we didn't judge great big huge people that would come in and order 3 desserts? I'm sorry. It happens. It's not nice. But it's just human. Many people do it. It's unfortunate, but so is weighing 400 pounds more than what's considered healthy for your height.
And I feel like people around me are hardcore judging me. And the reason why this is like on my mind right now, this is going to sound horrible of me to even want to admit. I'm sorry I keep playing with my hair. It's because I'm just like
Swedish mom.
Like, all kinds of like frantic because of this. We went into Texas Roadhouse today, and when we went to go sit down, there was this girl who, you know, to me looked like she was maybe like 50 pounds bigger than me. I can't really say I asked Destiny. Like, I have this like crazy thing where if I see someone that's like really morbidly obese like I am, I'll literally ask whoever I'm with, hey, is that person bigger than me? I don't know why.
I noticed I've released 2 comments. I think that YouTube is holding the word fat shaming. It's interesting. Comments keep getting hidden, and there's nothing really wrong in them. They just said the word fat shaming has been in them. Not like they're fat shaming, but just using the word. It's interesting. I wonder if...
yeah. Sickening. I don't know
Mr. Snowflake's here.
I feel better about myself, or I want to...
Mr. Snowflake is working on Eugenia Cooney video, and I'm so freaking excited. I can't wait. I can't freaking wait for that one. Are you kidding me? I've wanted to cover her so badly, but it's such a delicate topic. By the way, if you ever want to collab on anything, or even just voiceover, I would love to do a documentary with Mr. Snowflake. Wouldn't that be awesome? Not like Planet Amber. Amberlynn's journey. My Discord's popping off, and I've got it turned way down. So, Sophie, if that's you, I don't know what you're saying.
Understand how other people visually see me. I really don't know
Snowflake
what
enters.
it is.
All the girls get all
she's like, I don't know, I wasn't looking at her. I'm like, oh, that helps. But to me, she looked like she was about 50 pounds bigger than I was. Either way, we were both like super huge in the restaurant. And she was also sitting at a table with her like chunky...
A pure table?
Friend. And I couldn't help but almost like judge this morbidly obese girl. Like, I am morbidly obese and I'm worried about other people judging me, but yet I am sitting there almost like judging this girl. Like,
what did I just say? It's human. We all do it. It's part of the human. We're conditioned by nature to find healthier people attractive. It's in our DNA. I'm sorry. If that's fat phobic, talk to your creator, whoever or whatever that might be.
I wouldn't say I was like judging her like, oh my God, this big girl's in a restaurant.
You were.
I was more so looking at her thinking, I'm so sad for her.
You said, I'm so sad. Look at that great big girl sitting at that unpure table.
Like, I'm sad that she's obese. And I noticed how other people stared at her, yet I never noticed how people stare at me. And it's like, it really opened my eyes. Like, do people look at me that way too? And I just don't notice it. But I noticed it was somebody else.
Yeah, sadly.
Like, does that even make sense? Like, I was just...
It does make a great deal of sense. Biscuit, thank you so much for gifting 5 memberships. Sarah Algar, ELWG Horror. I didn't miss a couple. I cannot see them. But anyway, thank you so much, Biscuit, for gifting 5 new memberships. 5 more alerts. We love it.
It was like a whole thing. And then...
Oh my gosh. Did you see this? Look at this. You guys, look, I can highlight it. Look at this. I'm so excited. Look at... Mr. Snowflake, you just made my day. Seriously. Like, you know, the narc alerts, they're a little more serious in tone. Like your Shaped by the Algorithm stuff. And, you know, we both have incredibly sexy voices. We would sound so good together. I look forward to your email. That's amazing.
I really almost didn't even want to sit there because I felt like we were going to draw attention because it's 2 really big girls. And I don't know.
That would do
it. I
it.
was feeling really odd when we first got there. And I didn't tell Destiny, obviously. I didn't like share those emotions because I don't...
Oh, Sarah says I can use the Rio emojis now. You can if you remember, you get the special emojis. And they won't let us do a proper 420 emoji, but I did put in a little green plant emoji that you can use in lieu of, and we will know what that means. Sophie.
I don't expect anyone to understand how I feel. And it's like, when the girl stood up to leave, I hadn't even gotten my food yet. And it's like, I couldn't stop staring at her. Like, all I could think about is like, I'm so sad for her. Like, why is she eating out? I did think...
Which is exactly what we think about when we look at you. We're so sad for you. Why are you doing this to yourself? So, but you see how it's not fat phobic. gosh.
Not at one point. Like,
You found the flowers.
I am morbidly obese myself. I should be worrying about myself. Why am I worrying about somebody else? And bottom line, I think it comes down to the fact that I understand how this girl probably feels.
Well, she's an empath.
I don't know this girl. Didn't talk to her. Literally, she was sitting in front of me for a solid 15 minutes. So I know nothing about her. I don't know how she feels. Nothing. But it's like, I feel like I do because we're both like the same size. And I don't know. Like, I almost wanted to grab her and just be like, eat healthy, lose weight. It was the...
Yeah, we get that. Most of us really get that. Now, a lot of us have gotten really frustrated and no longer feel that passionate about the empathetic part of that. But I'm guessing bottom line, yeah, you're exactly like us, Amber. The haters. Freckled Unicorn, thank you for the super chat. Freckled is a member for 3 months and says our girl is an empath and with no sympathy bone. No, but she's got full of empathy.
It was a really weird sensation, and I almost feel like it was more so like I wanted to like say that to myself.
Yeah.
And I was almost mad at that girl for being there to make me feel these emotions because these are emotions I need to be feeling for myself. Like, it was just really weird. And I don't know what you guys think. Like,
over the years, we've watched her have a lot of these light bulb moments. And like Ella said, she's so close. She's had light bulb moment after light bulb moment. It's amazing. Her tenacity at not wanting to do better is truly phenomenal.
I do not judge other people at all. We all have our little critiques that we make towards ourselves, or maybe sort of to someone else, whether it be a family member, a friend, or a stranger. Like, we all do. It's normal. But it's like, I never felt so just like
moved,
self-conscious and like so aware of the fact that I am a fat girl eating in a restaurant until today. And I still, like, I ordered fried pickles. I ate like 3 breads. I ordered like seasoned rice, mashed potatoes.
Oh my God! I haven't had any of those things in months. Oh my God. I want bread so bad. I walked around today. I found 1 loaf of keto bread. It had like 8 slices in it. It was $9.99. I said, no, just do without the damn bread. No, girl.
Pulled pork. And I didn't finish all the food. That was
so
like
sugar.
Too much. Like, I was so full.
That was too much.
She came back and she's like, are you sure you're done with that? Like, everything that she said to me or like did to me, I felt like it was like a fat joke, but I think I was just like all in my head because I know it wasn't. Like, it's something she would have said to everybody.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I just felt really odd today. And it's
hello,
like
Anna.
Kind of feeling that way today. It made me like realize that I have felt this way kind of recently, like towards restaurants where, especially when we go to like Mexican food, it's always like this young Mexican guy. And I almost feel like he's judging me and like, I know it was like recently where I
like a nice young Mexican guy.
I was so thirsty. I don't know what it was. Like, I got off of work and I was just like dying. I didn't drink anything at work. I didn't eat anything at work. And I had 3 glasses of diet soda in a row. And I literally look at him and I was like, I'm sorry, I'm just really thirsty today. And I don't know why. Like, I shouldn't have to explain myself, but I felt like I needed to because I'm fat. I don't know.
Yeah, but that's your issue.
It's just a really weird situation.
This is something that my narc does a lot, is she presupposes what other people think and say in their heads. And she completely builds a defense and a reaction and a whole thing based upon that. And I always go, but they didn't say that. And she goes, yeah, but that's probably what they're going to say. Or they're saying that because this is what they think. I go, but you don't know that. And that's what she does too. And I think that's all from deep-seated insecurity, which to me seems most narcissistic things tend to be. I don't know. Very similar reactions.
And it's like, as much as I eat out, I almost hate it. Like,
almost.
I love the food.
Almost. Not
I
quite.
love how it's convenient and easy, but I hate how it's like making me feel. I'm scared.
Okay, get this. She likes how it's convenient and easy, but she hates how it's making her feel. Not how the food makes her feel, but how other people make her feel out in public. And then she jumped on her horse and got to Lexington, the land of Uber Eats and DoorDash. So now she gets all the pleasure without any of the having to sit in any discomfort at all. She's a master at removing herself from anything that's not comfy.
Scared that I'm going to break a chair one day. I've never
Starts with a bang, exactly. The
but
pandemic
like,
solved
even
her
just
problem.
sitting down today at Texas Roadhouse, I was scared I was going to break the chair. Like, it is just little things like that. And I really
What
felt
a horrible
like
way to live,
beady
girl.
eyes were on me all day in the restaurant. And I don't know. I've never felt this way before. And the fact that it's starting could either be a good thing or a bad thing.
I've said this to you guys before, but I just think about how her age and what I was doing at that age. Like, she's missing out on a whole life. Sophie bought tickets for the 1975 again because she loves them, and so does her bestie, Amber. And she was saying, I was thinking about it, and Amber will never be able to go to a concert. Like, Amber loves the 1975. If they decided to play in Lexington, she couldn't even go. It's sad when someone in their early 30s can't go to... Like, do you think she's ever been to a dance club? Or a bar to see a band?
In public, I don't think it's okay no matter what you look like.
Sophie hates it when I remind her that Amber loves the 1975 and quite frankly has loved them for a long time. I found a reference to them from a long time ago. I'm sorry, Sophie. I do understand, because if she ever starts talking about the Cure, I will go down to Kentucky and cut a bitch.
Everyone needs to eat. It's not a taboo. And I don't know. I don't want to be that person who feels like
skinny people need to eat too.
I can't go out and do normal things just because of how I feel like other people are looking at me.
Racy, thank you. Racy says, I'm actually sad for Amber here. Yeah, I know. Well, mostly, honestly, underlying all of my criticisms is, a germ of sadness for her. Nobody should have to live a life like that. She's not evil. She's got narcissism or traits of narcissistic personality disorder. She's doesn't operate out of malice. She's operating out of deep-seated insecurity. I don't think she's evil, mostly. I think she's not nice. But mostly, I always feel sorry for her. And also, congratulations to Racy, who is doing the damn thing and making the kind of difference in her life that
just like
Amber can't, probably can't make.
Out of the restaurant, I felt
nice to see you here, Racy. We miss you.
Staring at me and wondering, why is this fat girl here? And that's how I felt today, as a fat girl eating in public, and I just feel horrible about it. And so
instead of losing weight, so she won't feel as uncomfortable in public, she just decides to start ordering in food. Like, wrong choice, girl.
I don't want to admit this, but the last time that we went to Destiny's grandparents' house and we all ate together, I feel like everyone is judging me. Just looking at me.
Probably are.
Looking at my plate, wondering how much I'm getting.
It's not right.
And I get terrified to get a lot. I get terrified to even go up for a second helping of anything. And I just don't want to feel this way. And I shouldn't have to feel this way while skinny people are eating 4 plates. And it's
no, once again, just like the comments on the internet, it's not up to the world to change to suit you. It's not. If you don't like being judged because you're super morbidly obese and you're eating unhealthy foods in restaurants in public, if you don't want to get the looks, then don't eat in public. Well, you solved that problem. The comments on the internet, you cannot decide to say, I'm not going to quit. I don't care if it destroys me. I'm going to keep doing this because it just shouldn't be that way. Well, it is that way. Should've, would've, could've. 3 of the stupidest words in the English language. It is that way. Humanity is horrible when they can be anonymous on the internet. And that's how it's going to be. You're not going to change that any more than you're going to change this.
I don't know.
Well, she did. She stopped going out, right?
Have formed definitely a self-conscious feeling eating in front of other people. And that's not not okay, honestly.
Susan, thank
And
you
the
for the
only way,
super
because you
chat.
pay it
Susan
maybe
says, Amberlynn, have you considered maybe losing weight? Thank you, Susan.
like I'll start wanting to lose weight more and trying to lose weight more. So I stop feeling this way because I feel like the smaller I get, maybe the less I'll feel this way. So
What?
if you guys have this issue, just know.
Are you kidding me? Did she just say that? Like, come on. Goof, did you just say that? I think maybe once I maybe start thinking about possibly starting to take some of the weight off, then there is a faint possibility that being smaller might make me feel less uncomfortable. Are you kidding me?
To lose weight more, so I stop feeling this way because I feel like the smaller I get, maybe the less I'll feel this way. So
Maybe.
I don't know.
Maybe.
If you guys have this issue, just know that you're not alone. It's just recently started for me. So anyways, totally random, but I wanted to share it. I still hope you guys enjoyed this video, and just remember you're not alone. I'm a crazy person, so I can relate to a lot of stuff, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.
Well, that was something. Rach says, I disagree. I think she's hella evil. No, I think, well, you can disagree. Absolutely. I know a lot of people think she's evil. I think she's hella selfish. And perhaps that falls under evil. And I think the things she does come out of selfishness. Evil's a big word. Okay? I don't think she's evil. I think she can be mean. I think she can be selfish, self-centered. All the rest of the words. Miss Tomato Jam, I think you weren't here, but we were talking about you earlier. Happy birthday. Everybody was wishing you happy birthday, and we were coming up with a short form for your name. Because Miss Tomato Jam is too hard to say. And by the way, that video is so effing funny, I just about fell off my chair like 4 times. I'm going to watch it again because it was really funny. I would play it here, but I'd probably get demonetized because it is 420 friendly. And I noticed that it was age restricted on YouTube. Fair enough, I guess. Not really, but whatever. So, should we watch one more? There was another one that I thought might be interesting. One of the big popular ones. What was it? Something else caught my eye. I think it was 500. This one is from the year before the one we just watched. We'll watch one more, and then I gotta go because, as usual, I'm starving. I went out and had to run some errands today, and I was starving, and I grabbed this salad at Longo's. It was like tuna salad on a salad. I was like, yeah, that'll work. That's good. I don't feel like cooking because I gotta cook dinner. So I grabbed it, and I'm halfway to the cash. I'm going like $9.99. $9.99 for a salad with some tuna salad on it? Yeah, I can't do that, even though it's payday. I can't on Justify. That's ridiculous. So I went and put it back, and I bought a can of tuna instead, because I have stuff to make salad here. And I bought some olives and capers, and it was still cheaper than $9.99. And that was great, and then I didn't make it. I did some other stuff, and then I sat down, and then I had to run down to Jones to help her with something, and bada boom, bada boom, here we are. Yeah, $9.99 for a frickin' salad. Longo's is expensive, though. And it was one of those, prepared things that people in offices buy for lunch. Seriously, though. It was a nice salad. It was a nicer salad, and the tuna salad had capers in it, and there was green olives. I mean, it was nice, but friggin' $10 for a salad? Yes, Sophie, I agree. We live in hell. That's ridiculous. I can't. I literally turned around and marched it right back and bought a can of tuna instead. Like, you're a chef. You have no excuse to do this. It's just time, right? Now, thankfully for dinner tonight, in case you care, which some of you do, and probably many of you don't, and I don't care, I'm going to tell you anyway. I make mashed potatoes, and I make hills. I make mashed potato hills, and then I freeze them individually for Joan. So I bought some ribs. I got them coming from the grocery, and the mashed potatoes are already done. I'll steam some Brussels sprouts. That's dinner. Boom, done, fast, easy. But I'm starving. See, I'm starving. That's why I'm talking about food. Let's watch this silly girl. This was the year before the video that we just watched. And this video is called I'm 24 and I weigh over 400 pounds. Skinny people get hungry too, you know. Wait. Well, you don't have to wait. You just have to sit there. I need to fill up my coffee. Angela Hutchinson says behind, but now I'm going to research Eurovision. I'm guessing someone should stream it in Discord. I feel like it should be done, even though it's not my thing. Brussels are on sale. I don't know if they were on sale or not. I just was feeling Brussels-y. And Joan likes the Brussels. I also freeze MA also I saw way earlier in your chat they said you were having a bad day, and I'm really sorry. I hope we distracted you a little bit. MA says I freeze cookie dough balls when I make cookie dough. I absolutely do too, and most of them are full of pot. My freezer is full of cookies, portioned out, and full of pot. 24, 400 pounds. God, when I was 24, I think I weighed about 100 pounds.
I was actually on track with my weight loss.
Oh, I can't hear.
I was losing weight. I was counting
Get your
calories.
headphones
Blah,
in,
blah,
big
blah.
dummy.
Somewhere along the lines, I did fall off track. I weighed in today at my heaviest that I've weighed in over 3 years. If you guys don't know my story, my starting weight was 420. That was like my known start.
All right. Smoke them if you got them. Amber's starting weight was 420.
Starting weight, so I was probably heavier at one point. I went all the way down to 331, so I lost 89 pounds. I lost those 89 pounds in about 8 months. It seemed pretty easy to me at the time. I was happy, motivated, determined, and I was doing really, really good. I fell off track, and ever since then, it's been a very, very, very bumpy ride. It's been about 2 years now where I just haven't been able to.
Well, if you were overweight and you hit 420, really, would you want to change? At that point, you should maybe just live in acceptance and be jolly and just smoke a lot of weed and go, hey, I'm 420, baby. Yeah, I don't know. Make it your thing.
To find myself and actually stay there.
Better than
promise myself
587, isn't it?
400s again. Here I am, 24 years old, and I weigh 403.6. I've never actually done this before, but I see a lot of people do it on Instagram. Some very motivating and inspiring people on Instagram show that the scale isn't everything. So I got this little handy dandy measuring. I just measured almost every single part of my body, wrote it down. That was all in the venture
Now, this would have made an excellent page for her bullet journal
itself.
Size of those cashews. Why does everything... That's like a restaurant-sized container of cashews. I know, she's not going to show us those measurements, is she? Has... once every 7 years, she decides to portion her snacks. Has Zachary Michael had a funeral yet for the bullet journal? Starts with a bang. I'm not saying that. I refuse to say it that way. It's a bullet journal. No, Sophie, I'm not saying that
Crystal
word.
and I are going to go for a little drive. I'm going to practice my driving again in this really gigantic parking lot. I've become obsessed.
Oh my God, this is the driving snacks. You know, a couple of weeks ago, Uncle Tim and his partner they ski. And they were going to go back to Mont Tremblant, I think, to go skiing. And we were in Dollarama. And Daddy Tim says, I have to get some car snacks. And I just about fell down on the floor laughing. And so then I had to explain this whole thing to him. Now, he's been around long enough. He gets the Amberverse. He doesn't watch it, but he's down with it. So, yeah. So Uncle Tim also got car snacks, but he was going like for, a 6-hour drive, not in the parking lot.
So I wanted to bring some snacks. We just bought some thin pretzels, cashews, chocolate almond, and sea salt, chewy granola bars just in case we get
Look at the friggin' snacks. That's like a week's worth of snacks for me. Seriously. I don't even think I would eat that in a week. This is for her practice driving in the parking lot. In case she gets hungry while she's driving. It's too much. Come on.
Recording me?
This isn't real.
Driving again.
It can't be real.
So it's 5:07. I've been driving for probably an hour. Squirrel, 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 squirrel.
Okay.
Right there, right there.
Does this look like a girl who is crippled with crippling anxiety from driving? This looks like a girl who is very comfortable driving a car to me. Let's have a quick look. I mean, yeah, okay, if you don't have a lot of experience, I can drive. I haven't driven in decades. If I got behind a car, I'd be a little nervous at first, but this girl, look at her driving. This is not a person who has driving anxiety.
Chewy granola bars
Watch.
in case we get hungry. Are you recording me?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm driving again. So it's 5:07. I've been driving for probably an
Crippling.
hour. Squirrel, 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 squirrel.
Okay, so she even
Right there, right
sees,
there. Look.
she even sees a squirrel. Now, if you have crippling driving anxiety and you see a squirrel, wouldn't that like make you freeze up? You're terrified you're gonna hit it or something. Like, no, she's cool. She's just like, oh, look at the squirrel. Like, this is not somebody with driving anxiety at all.
Oh. You see
She's
it?
lying.
Yeah. Aw. All right, anyways. So I've been driving for like an hour around this. Like, this parking lot is so big because there's so many stores. It's so fun. Right now I'm behind Walmart again. I'll probably drive for, I don't know, another hour, hour and a half.
No
And then
driving
Crystal and I are
anxiety.
gonna go. Are you even recording my face?
Yeah.
Oh. So it
No
looks like you're
driving. I'm
recording,
telling
like,
you.
right here.
This is not somebody who's nervous in a
Oh,
car.
and then Crystal and I are gonna. Oh God.
Sure you do.
Crystal and I are gonna go. What are you even doing?
No. Wow. Never really watched this before. This is not a
Crystal
girl
and I
who's
are gonna go
nervous.
get something to eat because all we've had today was
Hi, Angel.
cashews. That's fun, and it's 5.
It's funny.
I was gonna say something. Oh yeah, you guys are probably wondering why I'm not wearing a seatbelt.
I'm sure you noticed.
That's because we're in a parking lot,
Mm-hmm.
and the seatbelt
Doesn't
like
fit.
thing is like digging into my leg. So I didn't even try to.
I know
I didn't even
username.
try to
I was
use it.
saying that too. In my head, I was saying that. In my head, I was saying that too. It's not. She's got like 3 weeks worth of snacks, and she's thinking about where they're going to eat.
So yeah, we're just cruising for a bruising.
With her crippling car anxiety.
That's how fast we're going, you guys. Woo!
I went like, what was it, 22? And I literally thought I was cruising. I was like, what? It was so funny. It was so funny.
Anyways, I'll see you guys later. We're gonna head into Walmart because I need to get some breakfast
Food.
foods.
Now you gotta get some
Because I don't
food.
really have anything to eat for breakfast.
She's exhausted. Yeah, she seems perfectly fine driving to me.
Okay, that was a squeaky
You know,
dish
she needs some
there.
practice, I guess. But seems
Looking
comfortable.
for bananas.
Chill.
I like to get ones that are a little more yellow if I plan on eating them more soon.
More
I think
soon.
these are like individual. Oh wait, no, they're not.
More soon.
I don't know. Which ones do you think the most yellow? There's so many. We should get like a big batch too, though. We can always get 2 sets.
God, food is so exciting, isn't it, Amber?
Look how small these look. Well, these look pretty yellow.
Yeah, Ella, I just was saying that. Ellis, thank you so much for the member chat. Ella says her life really revolves around food. It's sad. It's true. She's so excited. Like, how do you spend that long talking about bananas without saying anything about bananas? I mean, I know if you're like a banana person, I could talk about the virus that cleared out the brand of Cavendish, and how we came about with the brand, the particular bananas that we have to. There's a lot you could say about bananas. I won't. She doesn't either.
These ones too. On the camera though, they look like green.
Ella,
Oh yeah, those look nice.
and so half the people
these
here's
back.
membership is funded by Jamie, I think.
Are you going to be eating some of these? Yeah. All right, we should get 2 then.
Absolutely. Karina says most people eat to live. Amber lives to eat. My mom used to say that, but the other way. My mom is very skinny. My mother used to say she eats to live. She doesn't live to eat. Interesting. Same narc, same saying.
What about these? Okay, look at these ones too.
Still talking about the bananas.
I think I might get a cereal. There's so many choices, but my favorite though
Yeah, you're in America,
is
Amber.
Special K vanilla almond, so I think I'm gonna get that. This is a smaller size and this is a bigger, so I'm just gonna get the bigger
bigger
size.
one,
It's
of course.
only $3.48.
Always get the bigger one.
And there's
Hey, Kaboki.
15 servings. I'm sure
Wait.
I'm gonna get less.
Wait, I'm carb obsessed. Let me see.
It's only $3.48.
21 grams of carbs. Yeah, I wouldn't eat that. That's like half my day's carbs in a small bowl of. Sorry, it sounded like something was boiling. Half my day's carbs in one bowl of cereal. No, thank you. I'll just have some stupid oatmeal.
And there's 15 servings. I'm sure I'll make it last a little longer than that.
I'm
though.
sure you won't. That's a night snack, girl. We know.
Do you want to get a cereal too? Okay. I don't know. There's like so many options.
Homemade granola is nice.
Insane.
I used to make granola at a couple of
There's
restaurants
a
I
Fiber
worked
One
at.
protein. Cheerios are nice.
With maple
There's a
syrup.
Cheerios protein. I've never seen a Cheerios protein before.
You know, I saw many years ago, I don't remember, a documentary or something. It was about somebody, I believe he was from somewhere in Africa, who came to the United States as a refugee. I think it might have been on a really old 60 Minutes episode. And he was talking about one of the most shocking things to him. He said he couldn't believe that there was a whole aisle for pet food in a grocery store. He said he came from a place where human beings didn't have enough food to live. And he said he couldn't believe that there was hundreds of choices of food for animals. And I thought it is really absurd, right? When you think about it. And just her talking about all the choices and made me think
Cheerios
of that.
and ancient grains with
We
oats,
take our lives, our
quinoa,
comfortable lives for granted, for
wheat,
sure.
and spelt. This is one that Crystal found. God, I'm looking hood rat right now. I've been driving all day. Do you want that one?
You're looking what there,
We
Amber?
always end up getting like these granola things.
What are you looking, Amber?
And we never eat it. We've never finished a bag. We use it like once and then we throw it away.
No, because it's not
So-
enough sugar, Amber. Come
I
on.
don't know. We have a whole bag of the vanilla blueberry clusters at home. And I think we should try eating some of that up.
Yeah, put some more sugar on
Oh
it.
yeah, this is Crystal's favorite cereal ever. If you guys were ever
Daily,
curious.
stuck in a traffic
there's
jam.
banana
Thank you
nut
so much for the
crunch
super
by
chat,
Great.
Daily. Daily stuck in a traffic jam and says thanks for the company. You're very welcome. Glad to be of service.
Rains. It's actually really delicious.
Not
You
too
want
much
that one?
longer though, because I'm a hungry.
Also gonna get a big Deer Park water to chug on.
These gigantic things she
We also got
buys.
these new fruit waters. I've never
She always
heard of
buys
them
like
before.
the biggest things.
We got one in
Why doesn't she
strawberry
go to-
kiwi.
Do they have what do we have here? Costco. What do you guys call it there? You guys have the same thing, like those big warehouse kind of places. What is it, Price Club or something? She should shop at a place like that. Like she buys the gigantic sizes of everything. Isn't it? It's cheaper too, right? I mean, I don't shop there because it's gigantic sizes of everything.
A black raspberry.
Costco, Sam's Club.
orange
That's it.
mango, and
Thorndike,
a
thank you.
Watermelon punch.
Oh, you
We're
have
also gonna
Costco
get
too,
these
eh?
Sobe Life Waters, one in strawberry,
Probably
dragon
American.
fruit, blood orange mango,
She
black
should
and
shop there.
blueberry, Fuji apple pear. Last thing we need is some
Milk.
fat-free milk,
Milk.
and that's it.
That's it,
We
guys.
didn't really need much.
Didn't need much.
The date is April 11th. Crystal's always worried about that, so am I.
Self-checkout is the way to go.
Veronica, thank you for the super chat. Save your money for moving. Veronica's moving to Spain soon. Veronica says she's always buying cereal, but we never see her eating it, except in that one huge bowl that one time. That proves that she eats more than she shows. P.S. Love your haircut. Thank you so much. I actually trimmed it a little bit myself because I kind of hate it, but it'll be okay soon. It'll be okay soon. Content. Captivating content. You're watching me watching her put. She's even rude to the damn machine. Like, don't be rude to the machine. It's a machine. It's a computer.
Currently in the dark, but
And
that's
a dirty
okay. I
look.
hope you guys enjoy my vlog, and I'll see you in the next
Wow.
one. Bye.
She thinks she's being funny by being rude to the automatic checkout. So funny. Amber, so funny. Okay. I will say, I kind of do the same thing. I'm not rude to it, but I always imitate them because they have slightly different tones. Like, thank you for shopping at Dollarama is a little bit different than thank you for shopping at Canadian Tire. Slight difference. So I have to, every time I hear them, I have to practice it. It's a weird obsessive thing. So I guess I shouldn't shame her for that. You're being so nitpicky, Merc. Yeah. And I got a few people who came on me about the pecan thing. You know, it's a regional pronunciation. Yeah, I know. It's called humor. Grab some. Frig off, man. Oh, you mean people from different places say things differently? Duh, I didn't know that. People, man. And besides, it is still pecan. See, I'm getting hangry. Maybe I should go eat something. I told Joan supper's at 6:30. It's not even 5. I got time to grab a little amuse-bouche before dinner. So, thank you all for joining me on our Wednesday afternoon. Holy cow, is it ever snowing? Stormy weather. Thank you for joining me on our Wednesday afternoon hump day stream. Happy birthday to Tomato Jam again. You guys are awesome. It's so fun hanging out with you. We're going to do Wednesday afternoon streams from now on, and I will try and do them maybe a little earlier, you know, maybe 2:30 or 3 my time. We'll see. I'll work on it. I'm not really good at, I got to fix my sleep schedule. Maybe Amber uploads. If she does, we'll do a rage stream tonight. But I'm having dinner, and we'll talk in the Discord. I had nothing else to tell you. Have a great night. Look out for Planet Amber, the journey to weight loss surgery. And until we meet again, be kind. And hasta luego. Thank you, Lainey.